All right, hey everyone. So in April, Pastor Rowe, myself, and our wives went to the marriage retreat, and we thought it was a huge blessing for us. And so we wanted to bless the couples that went a couple weeks ago. So Winnie and I went as volunteers. I wanted to give you guys some insights into like the background of how much these volunteers pray for these couples. We were told that about a third of the couples that went had decent marriages. So their marriage was pretty normal, nothing too crazy going on. Another third were there because they saw the need in their church and they wanted to bring their couples from church there. And then another third is their marriages are in trouble. And so like Gary and Linda mentioned, some of them are on the verge of divorce. On Saturday evening, you have to take your spouse. So it's the guy's job to bring the wife out for a date night. You will get prayer cards in the morning on Sundays where the wife wrote, "My husband left by himself, because we had an argument over a date night, so I'm here by myself, please pray for a marriage." So a lot of those kind of things, which was very heartbroken. So Winnie and I were in the volunteer prayer room the whole time. And 40 days leading up to the marriage retreat, the team was already praying through the different names. So one of the weeks, like our church members had their names on there. And so these 50, 60 volunteers were already praying for the couples, 40 days before they went. And so they went up till the day of the retreat. And all the volunteers were in a big prayer room like this, a lot of us. So when we were not volunteering, we were praying through all the prayer cards. So Winnie and I were continually just like praying for different couples who filled out the prayer cards. We were praying for their marriages, praying for God to work in their marriage, whether they have a good marriage or not, that their marriage would glorify God. And being a volunteer this time was pretty fun. Winnie and I got to volunteer at the photo booth where couples go and do like the silly things and take pictures. Winnie was really into it because she kept making them look at each other and kiss. Like, all right, now you gotta kiss. And some couples felt really awkward because you're in like the main hall, there's like 400 couples there. And so everyone's walking around and Winnie's like, "You can kiss now, kiss now." And and even when it wasn't her turn to do the photo booth, she still went and like made couples kiss each other. So that was her thing. But it helped Winnie and I to just be there and pray for the couples that were there and to see like how intentional the volunteer teams was praying for the couples. So just, you guys know, before you even went, they're already praying for you. And as we were praying in the room, like certain times we would pray for a certain couple and that couple would like walk in. And so the timing was like a God thing because we're like, oh, we're just praying for this card and you walked in and it happened several times there. And there was this one time after Winnie made the couple's kiss, we went into the prayer room and they said, "We're praying for you like right now." And so they made us stand in the middle and they, all of them just kind of prayed for us. They prayed for all the marriages in our church. And so it was really cool to be there, not as a participant, but as a volunteer and just see how intentional the people were there praying for the couples. And so I just pray that, as we move forward, we would have that kind of intentionality in terms of praying for couples in our church, being intentional about investing in our marriages. And then I just pray, that you guys will consider being part of this ministry so that we can have healthy marriages in our church. So thank you.